What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Geoffrey again. Today we're going to react to two death battles. We're going to react to Discord versus Bill Cipher first. This is for all the bronies because I avenged Discord, brought him back to Equestria, defeated Bill Cipher, so we're going to watch my reaction to how I helped Discord fight Bill, and then we're going to watch Stitch versus, Rocket Raccoon. And maybe we'll watch a third one if we're lucky. In fact, might as well just do the third one as Zitz versus Leonardo just for the sake of it. So we'll actually react to 3 if we're lucky. So let's commence.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by DraftKings.
Here's the Bill versus, Discord one. Here we go. Death Battle.
Bill Cipher.
Here we go, folks.
From Gravity Falls.
Discord,
there we go. The one I helped bring back.
The mighty, the righteous, the profound, and the profane. We
Correct.
have featured all manner of warrior on Death Battle before.
But not as silly as these two apocalyptic goofballs. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And I'm Geoffrey.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
a death battle.
Deep within the forests of Central Oregon rests the rustic lumber town of Gravity Falls.
Oh, hey, there's Old Man McGucket. And would you look at that Mayor Befumplefumter. And who could forget that little polished turd, Gideon Gleeful.
But despite its looks, Gravity Falls is less Mayberry and more Twin Peaks.
It says, what?
I've been studying what I call the
Told you guys.
Theory of
I told you I was right.
Weirdness.
I knew.
Much like gravity, weirdness acts as a
Bill
force,
Cipher.
warping space and attracting bizarre phenomena to certain areas.
Like the Bermuda Triangle or Denny's at 3 a.m.
Or Shed 17.
And Gravity Falls is one of those places. In fact, it's the largest weirdness magnet in the entire world.
Rainbow vomiting gnomes, the fearsome multi-bear, the dilapidated mystery shack, and most terrifying of all, a trillion-year-old alien spoken of only in whispers, the foulest...
I'm gonna buy that book soon, alright? Because I need a Bill Cipher book. Because I got Bill Cipher as my toy now.
Creature to ever blaspheme upon this beautiful land, Bill Cipher. No, actually doesn't look so bad.
Let me pause, okay? Real name is unknown. His age is... Oh, that's long time ago. Like, 1 quadrillion years old. Homeworld is Nightmare Realm. Inspired the Eye of Providence, aka the Illuminati, has possessed George Washington, Stanley Kubrick, Alex Hirsch, but has failed to possess me. Has been robbed by Sans in the Tumblr, Sexy Man Paul. Big fan of cryptocurrency, NFTs, AIR, and Dogecoin. HDUs, B, Vixer Diju, DMZL, gibberish. I don't know. But he's a fan of it.
Don't be fooled by Bill's goofy demeanor. Underneath the
it's a good thing I fooled him. So many times. I double-crossed him.
The cold black heart of a genocidal madman.
After obliterating his home dimension and killing everyone in it, Bill was on the run from the interdimensional...
But he's just a meat Dorito.
...authority, so he settled in the chaotic Nightmare Realm, turning it into his own personal kingdom.
But he quickly set his sights on an even bigger prize.
Earth.
Our own universe.
Or in my case, Equestria, Sodor, and Ponytown.
Unable to break through the dimensional barriers on his own, he spent millennia trying to trick poor, unsuspecting humans to
but he failed to take me out.
Open the front door.
Boosh!
And if Bill escapes, all of reality is screwed.
Exactly. That's what happens if you mess with a green pony like that. He'll turn into that. Like, if someone messes with a green pony... They know that their reputation is screwed.
He is a being made of pure energy, able to craft a physical body out of nothing, and then change that shape to grow to planetary scales.
My OC can do that as well.
He can regenerate any part of himself, including his own spirit.
Bill can move...
So can my OC, apparently.
Objects with his mind, duplicate himself, and see into the future.
And let me pause this. Right here. Powers that Bill has are deals, shape-shifting, regeneration, telekinesis, duplication, clairvoyance, laser beams, pyrokinesis, electrokinesis. My OC has that. Petrification, force fields, controls over space, time, gravity, matter. phasing, slow manipulation, quantum uncertainty, reality warping, and anything that will make you uncomfortable.
Animate objects to life, shoot lasers and fire, and control your dreams like Freddy Krueger.
But Bill isn't just some magician.
Or Geoffrey
he can warp
.exe.
reality as much as he pleases.
He controls space, matter, gravity, time, and can even mess with the fourth wall.
Though he's most
So
known
can
for
I.
his control over souls. He can see and interact with normally invisible spirits, blow holes through them, and even eradicate them from existence.
Oh, yeah.
And
Thank
should
you,
an
Wilhelm
unwitting
Scream.
pawn make a deal with the dream demon, he can possess their bodies. Which,
Oh, yeah. Well, at least I'm not possessed by that Alfred ghost anymore. I got rid of him. In fact, I reformed him and brought him back to the good Alfred's body and turned Alfred good again.
would have been
Lucky
good to know
me.
when I started
I'm
talking
a lucky
to him.
bastard, that's all I know.
Finally!
Here we go
I've
again.
been watching you two boobs for a while.
You know you forgot about the third one watching, Bill.
The pyramids, the dollar bill, anything made in my image, I can see through.
Actually, you're wrong, Bill Cipher. I can see through.
I see everything!
Slap him, boomstick.
Yay, new co-host.
There we go.
Why does my jaw hurt?
Oh my god, that just predicted my real life situation. I got punched in the jaw in real life. No wonder why my jaw hurt.
Well, it wasn't long before Bill came upon Gravity Falls and the Pines family, namely the brilliant scientist Stanford
I need to get a action figure of Discord.
Pines, who spent decades traveling the multiverse to find a way to defeat Bill for good, after almost accidentally unleashing him in the first place.
Turns out it would be his niece and nephew, twins Mabel and Dipper Pines, who would end up being Bill's greatest enemies. Hard to believe.
Actually, you forgot the other one that Bill forgot to fight. The green pony himself that you're looking at on the screen right now.
Perhaps.
Especially when Bill finally managed to, his way through the
Yep.
walls of our cosmos and enter Gravity
told
Falls,
you.
reaching his full power and kicking off.
Weirdmageddon.
That's my line. We've got hench maniacs on the loose.
Pause again. Feats that Bill has, he's destroyed his home universe, conquered the Nightmare Realm, imperiled existence via Dimensional Rift, starred Weirdmageddon in Gravity Falls, changed Gravity Falls theme song, created the Mabeland Pocket Dimension, outsmarted Ford, Dipper, Blendon, and others, but failed to defeat me, defeated Stanford Pines, Gideon Gleeful, Time Baby, Shacktron, but failed to defeat Geoffrey Sambursky, and the yellow, I'll just leave as a mystery.
Sadness bubbles flying every which way, making things go all kinds of crazy, and a weirdness wave threatening to warp.
And look what it says. Vo V V M Y V V A M F G A S C S, or in other cases, season 25.
All of reality.
Season
And
10
not
Mile
just
Pony.
our universe.
Geoffrey, look, and there's my term. Nice try, buffoon, but not all bills are created equal. Sincerely, Geoffrey.
Without the Nightmare Realm holding him back, given enough time,
All
Bill's power
plans set
threatened
in
the
stone.
multiverse.
And given his control over time and
Bread
space,
box.
Bill can move as fast as he damn well pleases, especially
So
when
can
his
I.
mind can view an infinite kaleidoscope of possibilities all at once.
I've looked through Kaleidoscope, so I've actually done it first. I've told my story first, baby.
As Bill says
Perception matters
himself, he
most.
exists in a state of quantum uncertainty. Whiz.
Take that,
Right. Similar
persistence
to Erwin
is key. I
Schrodinger's
made the story
hypothetical cat.
first.
Bill
Since G-Force started... Yeah, acid reflux is a bitch.
exists in two possible states at once, perpetually unresolved. Everything
Yeah,
he
sorry if I
is,
swore a
he
little
is
bit,
also
but at least
not.
it's not
So
major
he has
slurs,
one
just
great
minor
weakness:
ones.
unicorn
style.
hair.
Oh yeah, pony power, baby.
Yes, actually. What are the
I
odds?
told
Similar
you.
to garlic or silver, unicorn hair serves as a key ingredient to barriers that can block
What about
otherworldly
alicorn
beings
hair?
like Bill, which can also drain them of their power. While unicorn hair barriers
Good
did
thing
prevent
I got
Bill from
Princess
breaking into the
Celestia figure as
Shacktron,
my guardian.
They failed to nullify his magic.
His actual greatest weakness is his unbelievable ego.
His complete and utter disdain for humanity
Trust me, there are things out there that are really egocentric.
ultimately proved to be the opening the Pines needed.
Tricked into entering the mind of Ford's scumbag brother Stanley just as it was being erased, Bill invoked the almighty Axolotl in a desperate bid to
Axolotl, my time has come to burn. I invoke the ancient power that I may return.
survive.
Bill's
That's what it
prayers
said
were
reverse.
answered.
The axolotl.
But in a way he never
Oh, yeah,
expected.
baby.
He would be reincarnated
Boosh.
in another form and another time.
Where exactly? No
We
one knows.
don't
but we
know.
can only hope that this equilateral enemy of all that's holy and decent is never coming back.
He's still out there, you know, and I already made him as my little puppet.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by DraftKings.
I don't know how, but getting
Alright,
you out of the
Discord.
lab and onto my fantasy league
Let's go
was
to
one of the
Discord
best
now.
decisions I've ever made.
Draconicus
And guess who has
Discord.
us covered this season?
I think I've got a
You'll
pretty good
kind of get to
idea.
learn about him
DraftKings
from My Little Pony as
Sportsbook,
well.
an
So
official betting partner
he's a
of
character
the
that
NFL.
reformed.
All DraftKings
So if anyone
customers
needs
can take
help
advantage of
understanding
two
of
new
who
offers
defeats Bill
every
Cipher in
game
the
day
Pony
in
Realm
September.
to avenge
Download the app
Discord,
now and use code
you're looking
DEATH
at
to
him right
sign up.
now.
New
You're
customers
literally
can
looking at
bet
the green
just
pony that
$5
literally
and
saved
take home
Equestria and
200
Ponytown from
instantly
certain
in bonus
death.
bets.
Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code
As well as
DEATH.
Earth,
Gambling
too.
problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER
So if
or
anyone
visit
is looking at this, especially you people that have seen
In New
me
York,
through
call
my life,
877-8
just know you should be
Hoppity
grateful that I defeated Bill
467-369.
Cipher before you
Connecticut
brought
help is available
Discord
for
back.
problem gambling.
Be
Call
grateful.
888-789-7777
Okay, good. Yes, quite.
or visit ccpg.org. 21 plus age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario.
That's the DraftKings thing. I don't know what DraftKings is about, so let's get to analysis of Discord now.
Bonus bets expire 7
For
days after
another
issuance.
certain
Eligibility
Draconicus
and positive
heiress,
restrictions apply.
I know who you are.
Please play
Stay good.
responsibly. On behalf of
Santa's
Boot Hill
watching
Casino
you.
and Resort.
So is the Christmas pony me.
Once upon a time,
Here we go,
Equestria
pony power.
was under attack, plagued by the rampaging spirit of disharmony, whose only goal was to spread chaos and unhappiness throughout the land.
Until the twin princesses
Celestia and
of the
Luna
sun
came
and
along.
moon, Celestia and Luna, used the all-powerful elements of harmony to turn
Season
into
0,
stone.
episode
Kicking the
0.
can down the road, I see. Lots
And
of
now
luck.
we're back
Yes,
to here.
because as with seemingly all magical prisons, it didn't last forever.
It doesn't last. It doesn't last.
Eventually, this being of madness and destruction broke
No wonder why I don't like chocolate milk.
free. Discord had returned.
Ed, pause again. I need to get a Funko figure Discord. Otherwise, I would have to think of a way to have a 3D print figure of him. So what should I do? A 3D print figure Discord with articulation? Or should I get a Funko figure Discord from eBay? You decide.
Now I know what you're thinking. Dear Lord, what in good God's name is that
That's a Draconiquest.
thing?
Discord is a
Real name Discord. His age is prehistoric. It's rude to ask a Draconiquest his age, you know. Homeworld Chaosville, Spirit of Chaos and Disharmony. Captain was in Ogres and Doublets, or stuff like that. Number 1 Fluttershy fan. Allegedly lost a drinking contest to Sideways from Transformers. Honorary member of the Humor Crusaders, normally voiced by John Day Lancey, when the budget is high enough.
Draconikus, or Dragon Horse.
Draconiquest stands for dragon horse in mythical lore.
And also deer, goat, snake, lion, eagle, lizard, and a bat.
Oh,
I told you!
part of a complete balance.
Told you
breakfast.
Batman's better
Despite
than
looking
Captain
like a
America.
Build-A-Bear grab bag,
Checkmate.
he doesn't seem so bad. Kind of annoying, but in a lovable Mon Capitan kind of way.
There's certainly some
Yep.
truth in that.
So is my OC. He's annoying, but just like me and him, I may be annoying, but I'm still lovable in some kind of funny way. I'm still funny.
While initially one of our pony's most potent foes, Discord is
But I'm not Discord. I'm an OC. I'm a pony. A Pegasus pony. I'm not a Draconiquest. I'm a stallion. A green
not
stallion.
inherently
Just because I have a pointy nose like Rainbow Dash, don't assume my OC's a mare. He's a dude.
evil,
He's a
just
stallion.
chaotic.
A big jolly jerk that sets fire to things that can't burn, just like me.
It's not like you to find a lot of common ground with My Little Pony. I mean, you're usually
True.
like, the only good
Yeah, you can see that this is going full circle now.
pony is the horse making my sandwich.
That's
Thank you, Pinkie Pie and Deadpool.
disgusting, Wiz. Horse meat goes in burritos. But really, having a daughter changes a man. It softens your cold
Or having MLP toys also helps your inner spirits. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to be mellow.
hard edges. Kinda like with Discord, who became best buddies with the pony Fluttershy, and guest pals with everyone else by default. Fluttershy's best pony.
Discord is chaos incarnate and is empowered by causing as much pandemonium as possible. Likewise, if he betrays his true nature, it can cause his soul to weaken and possibly cause him to fade away entirely.
No,
Almost like Thanos, or that. Like, my OC almost died a few times. I mean, technically, my OC has died a few times, but those were alternate universes. So this is main pony universe of G4. My OC and me are still alive, so don't worry. Me and OC and myself, my OC and me are together. Like, we're not dead yet, okay? We're the same Geoffrey. We're not dead. Rule 56.
The problem when his powers allow him to mess stuff up as much as he likes. He's a full-on reality warper and plays with the laws of physics like they were silly putty.
Discord can manipulate
No wonder why that silly putty was teaching me about something.
space by teleporting, reshaping his body.
So what is Discord's powers? Reality warping, matter manipulation like mind over matter, elemental control, power removal, telekinesis, duplication, petrification, interdimensional portal creation.
And transmuting matter. He can mess with your mind and erase your memories. He can control
Like a memory wipe, almost.
time and travel through it. He can even remove mathematical dimensions, turning objects 2D.
Well, blimey.
He also has instant access to powerful items such as Grogar's Bewitching Bell.
I warned you, bronies, that I'm gonna save you all from Grogar's wrath again.
Which can drain foes of their magic power and transfer it to others.
Phasing, clones, possession, invisibility.
That's why my OC is a member of the Green Lantern Corps of his secret work.
The list goes on. He can move the sun and moon and rip apart the fabric of reality. And if his physical body is destroyed,
He can still come back as a ghost.
he can keep going as a spirit.
Called it.
Honestly, it'd be quicker to list off all the things Discord can't do. Starting with, the end.
He can do anything
It's
he
not
can
over
think
yet.
of, even obliterate the fourth wall. He's turned the page of the comic he's on, talked directly to the reader,
Because I have My Little Pony. He's pulling a Bob
everything
Ross.
from
I told
Bob
you
Ross
Ross
to
has
Fear
something
and
to do with
Loathing in
this.
Las Vegas, and even changed the very genre of the story
Dude.
he's in.
I
My
just
boomstick
predicted the
sense is
future.
tingling. I'm matured enough to appreciate the cupcakes and rainbows whiz, but there's no amount of character development
Is anyone going to talk about the lost episode of My Little Pony that never aired?
that will ever make me ready for a
And I'm talking about the one where my OC was brutally killed. That was a prequel to Cupcakes. Are we gonna question that?
another Deadpool. Ah, damn it.
Oh yeah, my OC can also do a Deadpool like this.
Please. Any similarity is down to your line producer refusing to greenlight complex animation.
Thank you, Discord, for understanding me there, man.
I should be just as insulted by your attempt to force me into dreary fisticuffs. But when it comes to my geometric rival,
Go
I'm
tell
not
him,
about
Discord.
to be upstaged.
Well, I find it fascinating that you seem to draw
You got that, Discord. You got that right, man.
energy from disharmony. I'd love to study how it played a part in freeing you from internal imprisonment and even in resubstantiating your very essence.
Okay, shouldn't Discord be a little bit taller than Wiz and Boomstick if he's like, what, 8 foot or 9 foot tall?
Well, if all you want is to experience substantiation.
What the? Ah! God, no! No!
Well, holy smokes.
Well, I'm never.
All right, back to this. Able to rip the very fabrics of reality, brought King Sombra back to life, caused disharmony throughout Equestria, flew interstellar distances fast enough to travel through time, Accord tanked a blast from the elements of harmony, bounded completely with Chaosville Dimension in the Bond appearance, defeated the Alcorn Sisters, Cosmos, Chaos Pinkie Pie, and Anubis. Changed the genre of the My Little Pony manga.
Recovering from that emotionally.
I don't think anybody could.
Oh, look! Blissful ignorance at the bottom of this can.
With Discord's powers, Pinkie Pie could have turned the entire universe into...
Oh yeah, and then there's this. This is something that you might not know. What if I told you there is another series going on, Geoffrey's Life? The newest season 10 of My Little Pony in real life is Geoffrey's Tale.
racing. What that meant for the laws of physics is anyone's guess.
He's
Correcto
basically
mundo.
at the top of the pony power hierarchy, even compared to the alternate reality threat, the Pony of Shadows, who could
I warned you about this Pony of Shadows.
overrun all existence in the multiverse
I warned you all.
given enough time, or his ex-partner Cosmos, literally malice incarnate with identical powers, whom he sealed away in the stars.
Like said, I warned you all. I was telling the truth.
Discord once flew from the Horsehead Nebula to Equestria and kept accelerating so much he went backwards in time.
I told the truth
That
all
was
the
just him trying
time.
to make it
I
to
know
tea
truth
time with
about
his
My
bestie.
Little Pony.
But Discord's
I'm a true
power
brony at
may
heart.
be his greatest
I'm
weakness.
element of
Since
harmony
almost
number
nothing
7.
can threaten him, his carefree attitude can...
That's right, you heard me there. I'm the 7th element of harmony, determination. And that'll be my true motive. Protecting and being determined. Green and red, determination. Geoffrey, element of number 7. The 7 elements of harmony of Equestria. We got Twilight, Applejack, Fluttershy, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and her older twin brother, Geoffrey.
leave him vulnerable to being caught off guard. Like when Tirek, the magic-devouring demon centaur, tricked Discord and stole his powers.
Even
Yet Tirek also lost to me in the fight.
still, Discord has shed his villainous past and been made an honorary hero, happy to help out his pony pals from time to time. Or occasionally make things worse.
That's what you get when you're best friends with the spirit of chaos incarnate. I would know.
Oh, buddy, get over here.
Yeah, that's... no, not the noogie. This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Have you ever been up late at night?
And it's a good thing I chose to turn good.
Your mind racing. Have you ever put off tasks because you're worried about one small element rather than the big picture?
One great way to deal with issues like that, especially if you're finding they impact your everyday life, is to talk through them.
And therapy can give you a great
I think everyone these days needs to turn over a new leaf. That's what I chose to do, turn over a new leaf. Because I'm a good dude.
opportunity to do that.
It can help you get out of negative thought cycles and find some emotional peace.
Even just having someone to talk to and bounce your feelings off of can do wonders.
If you're interested in...
I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to tell a friend you know what you're dealing with. That's the most of a really useful person. A really useful engine or a really useful brony should do that too. That's the way of being really useful. Responsible, reliable, and right on time.
and want to see if it's a good fit for your life and mental health? Think about giving BetterHelp a try.
It's designed to be as convenient as possible. It's flexible and suited to your schedule.
Signed, Head of the Railways, Sir Topham Hatt, and Heads of Equestria, Celestia, and Luna.
And it's entirely online.
No need to worry about long commutes for in-person sessions. You can do it from the comfort of your own home.
Along with the assistance of Caden, Shining Armor, Twilight, and Thomas.
All you gotta do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. And if it isn't the right fit, you can switch therapists at any time.
Get a break from your thoughts with BetterHelp.
Visit betterhelp.com/deathbattle today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/deathbattle. All right, the combatants are set.
Here we
the
go.
data through all possibilities.
Discord versus
It's
Bill. This is how I'm gonna
time
help
for a death
Discord pull a middle finger on Bill's
battle!
cipher. Let's do it. Let's pull a middle finger on Bill's cipher one last time. Oh yeah, one of those orbs that is green is also my orb. So focus on the throne of Bill's cipher.
Pasting all this bootleg merchandise together sure took a lot of glue.
You heard what Bill just said? Merchandise. And look what that also means. I was one of the bronies that got petrified in this statue of thrones that Bill made. So it's true. I'm canon the death battle now. We did it, folks. Geoffrey Sambursky's canon the death battle.
Good thing your friends make their own.
Come on, Discord. Let's do this thing. Let's pull the middle finger on Bill's cipher one last time.
Princess Celestia.
I already sent you her
Today,
main
Bill
self
Cipher
back to
learned an
Equestria.
important lesson
Now use your death battle
about
self to fight off
friendship.
Discord and get your middle finger.
Yeah.
Go.
Ow, my...
Oh yeah, here we go.
I'm the undisputed Lord of Kings. There's no room for you. All your chosen
This is power of fourth wall, people.
and frankly,
Enjoy your just desserts.
Yes, quite. Good thing I chose not to hit the heart candle.
What are you doing, man? Come
That
on.
recently looked like my OC. Told you I chose Doritos.
A tad Euclidean for my taste.
Keeps on going, folks. Oh, it's my core. Geoffrey core. Oh, yep, this is my core, people. They're pulling an SML reference. They pulled the SML reference, people. It's canon.
Tell Jean-Luc his show is worse than Code of Honor!
You
Told you.
to work with the fourth wall.
Oh yeah, rubber chicken, baby.
This stalemate is getting dull. How about a different game?
Sure, I love checkers.
Thank you, Geoffrey Horse of Wonders.
Go
AKA my big Geoffrey figurine summoned the giant horse.
fish!
Go fish. Go into Bill's mind now and possess him. Oh
Messing
yeah.
with my mind?
Oh yeah,
This is
we are.
my shtick, you hack!
We may be evenly matched, Bill, but I've seen your show, my
And so have I.
nuisance. And
so-
I know how you
I know how to defeat you.
Oh! You think we're
Just through this
equals?
battle.
That you're safe in here, you low-effort clown? I'm an
Discord and Geoffrey come
all-seeing
together.
God!
Power. That's right.
Well,
Oh yeah.
try.
Alright, Discord.
Still,
I sent you back to
I'm
the real
surprised
Equestria with
you
the
don't
pony.
recognize
Snap that
your
snap
own
now. And a snap.
no!
Yes, yes.
No. No! No, 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 no,
On
no,
to
no,
it,
no, no,
Discord, yes. Now the ponies and Geoffrey now. Take that, Bill Sideburn!
Ah, no big deal. I've done this once already. Wanna make a deal?
Sorry, Bill Safer, but I'm not making your deal anymore. Sorry, but the ponies are with me forever. And so are the Ponytown and Bronies. They're mine now. Sorry, Bill Cipher. You're not getting my deal anymore. Neither is Trenchcoat across the room. Geoffrey's got this one sealed in the deal. Skadoosh and boosh and boosh skadoosh.
KO!
Hey, that's my line!
Public service announcement. If a yellow triangle in a top hat offers you a Faustian bargain, please do not accept. He might be angry at us.
This fight was almost dead even. They can both manipulate space and time to such a degree that speed is essentially meaningless, and both at their peak could control their universes, possibly even the multiverse.
Sure, Discord could potentially drain Bill's energy with the bewitching bell, but remember the Shacktron?
While the unicorn hair barrier stopped Bill from entering, its magic nullifying aura was not effective on him. If he wasn't drained of his power by extensive contact with that, it's unlikely the bell would do the same.
So, with two characters who can do basically anything,
And speaking of big bells, I need to get a cowbell. I need to make a call.
how would they even kill each
And yes, that's a Thomas Magic Railroad reference. That's for Alec Baldwin, baby.
other?
Both can restore their bodies from nothing, but only Bill has been shown regenerating damage to his spirit. Likewise, even in a weakened state, Bill has been able to manipulate and damage spirits himself, which is extremely useful considering we know fully erasing Discord will kill him.
While
Yeah, it
Discord's
will.
trickery may frustrate Bill for a while, his ability to see an infinite kaleidoscope and literally tell the future would let him cut through the tricks and vaporize him, body and soul.
Now, it is worth remembering that Bill has been defeated before, when he was trapped in a mind that was being erased.
And Discord
Multiple
had all the
times.
tools to replicate something like that.
However, that scenario relied on Bill's tunnel vision on invading Ford Pine's mind specifically, as well as his myopic underestimation of us lowly humans. Against other cosmic beings like Time Baby, he went for the kill immediately.
For the record, Discord has been tricked in the past too. They've both had their fair share of embarrassing moments, and they're both smarter than their mistakes at their best. The real difference is that Discord is consistently more carefree in his approach. He's used to being superior to those around him, and has been shown not to take threats seriously until it's too late.
Like with Tirek, another crafty, manipulative schemer kind of like Bill.
With his trillion years of reality-destroying malevolence, Bill was able to take advantage of Discord's carefree attitude and get the opportunity to land a killing blow first.
Discord was incredibly powerful, unpredictable, and fearsomely persistent. but Bill's powers and
Power
ruthless
Doritos,
instinct gave him
baby.
the edge he needed.
Discord could try every angle, but Bill just had his eye on the prize.
Let me out or I'll eat your dreams!
The winner is Bill Cipher.
Alright, that's death battle number 1. Let's get to the next one. Alright, here's the second death battle that I'm placed my bets on. And it's Stitch versus Rocket Raccoon. And I placed my bets on Stitch to win. Experiment 626. Miga nada cuesta!
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp and Mint Mobile.
Stitch impression. Here we go. For Rooster Teeth dedication. Death battle.
Stitch, Disney's
Yeah,
extraordinary
Stitch.
experiment 626.
Rocket,
Here we go.
Marvel's murderous mercenary mustelid. Those are like weasels and ferrets and raccoons. You know, because he's a...
Just because
He's a
you're
raccoon.
cute and fluffy doesn't mean you aren't the deadliest thing in the universe.
He
Exactly.
wins by boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find
Find out who will win in
a
the death battle.
In the distant reaches of outer space, the
we
mad
go.
scientist Jumba Jukiba was accused of
I knew
illegal
about it
genetic
first,
experimentation.
He took the galaxy's most fearsome, most dangerous, most absolutely
Sir
purely
Jumba Jukiba.
black-hearted evil creatures and smushed them all together.
And turn it into
A great
Stitch.
man with a vision, persecuted by
This is for
spineless
all Lilo
no-nothing
and Stitch
bureaucrats.
fans. This is
The
for
result?
you. Team
Experiment
Lilo and Stitch
626.
fans for life.
No, you can
Let's
just
go.
call him Stitch.
He did not.
I think
Yes,
I'm
he
gonna be
did.
sick. Oh, so naughty. After being slick.
Stitch. Experiment 626. Height 3 feet tall, which is 91.44 centimeters. Stitch's age 18 years old, meaning he is a legal adult in young adult way. Made of the galaxy's fiercest creatures, knows molecular physics. Former captain of the Galactic Armada. Crossed over with Kim Possible, Jake Long, Proud Family, and Recess. Likes coconut cake and coffee.
Determination.
Good thing I avoid the coffee.
Stitch
And,
escaped to a
and
distant
also
planet.
avoid the coconut,
Oh, wait, Earth.
cakes.
Crash landing in the Hawaiian island of Kauai of all places.
Which is located in Hawaii.
There he'd be adopted by the Earth girl Lilo and went incognito as the ugliest dog ever.
And despite his horrific upbringing, Stitch found he had a softer side, a love of Elvis, and a
Oh yeah, well thank you very much.
kinship with Lilo, a devil child who didn't fit in, just like him. It wasn't long before Stitch was ready to do anything to protect his
Slam dunk.
Ohana from the
Punch first, no
alien
punch
threats
back.
coming to get him.
And let me tell you, as a fellow mad scientist, Jumbo really outdid himself here. I've been meaning to dig deeper into Stitch's piecemeal alien biology for years. First of all, his fluffy exterior is entirely bulletproof, fireproof, and
Wow.
nearly impenetrable.
Oh, this comes with a catch. His molecular
It comes with a
structure
catch,
is
you know.
so
He
dense,
can't swim.
He can't swim. Zuxi landed in Hawaii of all places.
Which
Stitch can
indicate
crawl
that
on
Stitch
walls,
has
hear a whisper from miles
thalassophobia,
away,
which is a
and
fear of
scream
drowning.
so loud he'll blow you to kingdom come.
He's strong
Yeah.
enough to lift 3,000 times his own body weight and can spin dash so fast he'll burst into
Spin
flames.
dash.
His eyesight
So
is
is my
also
OC. He can
incredible.
spin dash.
He's got night, X-ray, and infrared
Wow.
vision, and can even zoom in.
My OC
hundreds of
can
times
spin
over.
dash like
Even
Stitch
better,
or
he can
Sonic.
hawk loogies like a friggin' machine
Look at
gun.
that.
His spin is conductive enough to short-circuit electronics, stick
Oh,
objects
wow.
together like glue, and even dissolve
knew it.
solid rock.
I told
and
you.
He's somehow a genius too.
I
The
told
dude
you.
knows molecular physics and can build entire mech suits and spaceships
Heck yeah.
out of junk in seconds.
You wouldn't think it
Wow.
from his everything, but Stitch is a genius with a brain comparable to a supercomputer. The
I
world's
told
most powerful
you.
supercomputer right now is Hewlett-Packard's Frontier, which can
Frontier,
make 1
baby.
quintillion calculations a second.
Comparing Stitch to Frontier is frankly
Darn,
a
this
massive
fucking ass
lowball.
people-
See,
This is a-
Stitch was programmed
You know
to have
what?
Jumba's own intelligence, and Jumba's IQ has been compared to that of
It's a
an
good thing
entire
my
galaxy
PC laptop is
combined.
my
I have conducted my
supercomputer.
own genetic analysis to determine
You tell him,
Stitch's
robot
alien
guy that
progenitors.
floats.
His DNA includes traces of the manglioid of Meridian
yeah.
4, the goo goblin booger
Heck
beast,
yeah.
the people-eating
Heck
pus
yeah, heck
monkey,
yeah,
the
all
deadly
that stuff.
disemboweler, the boiling tongue-oid, and the bottom-feeding scum sucker.
It sounds like your ex-wife. Am I right?
Dude, that's
No,
disrespectful,
Wiz, what
man.
The hell? That's such a messed up
Especially
thing to say
for
about
like
her.
Boomstick,
Be
like when he's
better.
divorced.
I'm so disappointed in you.
You can make those jokes when you start paying the alimony.
Yes, quiet, agreed.
Well, Stitch's incredible buffet of alien DNA is supported by a power cell embedded in his body, fueled by the energy of 2 colliding planets. Huh? Colliding planets!
He's not ready for that.
Are you coming back?
Not now.
No?
You.
Okay.
He's
Well,
got a jetpack,
that's one way to
freeze ray,
keep myself
grenades,
calm.
and a Seismotronic 200, which can make sandwiches gigantic. Oh, and
Yep.
shrink enemies, that's cool too.
Stitch was a one-fluff army, and he proved it when everyone from the Galactic Federation to the dastardly Dr. Hamsterville came
I
to
told
pick a
you
fight with him.
Hamsterville had something to do with
Including all
this.
of Jumba's experiments. Yeah, 626 isn't just some random number. There are hundreds of these
There's
little
a bunch
bastards
of
running
them.
around. More trouble-making cousins to add to his growing ohana.
Though he had to pacify many of them first, like
Told you.
Slushy, who can create a snowstorm
There's
that
Slushy.
covered all of Kauai.
Or Richter, who can
And
split
Richter.
the Earth in half and shatter planet-busting asteroids.
And Jumba stated that Stitch was the most destructive, unstoppable
That's until Leroy came out. That's until Experiment 629 came out.
monster the
If you thought Experiments 626, 627 were the most powerful, you have not seen Leroy, Experiment 629. In fact, I don't think anyone knows about Experiment 628.
universe has ever seen. Even more dangerous than Holio, who can create a black hole
Yeah,
large
or
enough to
this dude
consume
right here.
the entire universe.
The
Speaking
Holio
of black
dude.
holes, in the anime, yes, there's a Lilo and Stitch anime.
I told you! Lilo and Stitch is so great it has an anime about it.
Stitch once piloted a ship carrying a
Look
supernova
at that.
bomb strong enough to wipe out a galaxy and flew it into a black hole. It and the
And
black
he
hole
also
both
fought
exploded
Darken.
on top of him, and he popped out no worse for the wear.
And pause. Look, the strongest of Jumbo Jukiba's experiments helped find a home for the other 624 experiments. 1 million degree black belt built a mech suit in 5 seconds tops, threw a giant laser into space, survived being inside 2 black holes, saved the universe numerous times, defeated Gantu, Hamsterville, Leroy, Delia, Darkend, and most of his cousins.
You know, like you do.
Another time, he piloted a ship to a different black hole in less than 2 minutes. It's unclear exactly how far this was, but the average distance between stars is about 5 light years.
That means his ship would have had to have been flying at over 1 million times
Look
the
at
speed
that.
of light.
And when he's filled with love for his Ohana, the power cell
That's
inside
why my
Stitch
OC
surges
has green in
incalculably.
them.
He used this to defeat
They're
Darkend,
good.
an experiment explicitly made to be
Take that,
stronger
trench coat.
than Stitch, who had just
Mr.
defeated
Darkend,
4 Stitch
you're
clones
out.
on his own.
And Stitch
Swing, Mario
completely
64, and
annihilated him.
upward
He
you
knocked
go.
Darkend into outer
Boosh.
space so hard he dislodged a city-sized space station. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like you do.
He's even managed to
Slam
worm
dunk.
his way into completely
And he
different
can
Disney
also pull a
properties.
Deadpool.
Oh God, we don't have another Deadpool on our hands, do we?
With Stitch around, Lilo, Nani, and the inhabitants of Earth couldn't be safer.
Surf's up
Thanks
for
to this
everyone's
fluff
favorite
ball.
blue fuzzball of death.
Stitch.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
It can be easy to spend all your time on your work, your friends, your
We
family.
already talked about
but
this,
how
so
much time do you
I'm gonna
actually
skip
spend
this,
on yourself?
and
Therapy
we'll
can be an
see what this
incredible
is
asset
about.
to your mental health, even if you don't think you need it right at this moment. A lot of these problems can be hard to spot without self-reflection and an outside perspective. It's
Everyone
easy to
needs a
accept things the way they
perception.
are without
Perception
realizing
matters
that maybe
most,
they
people.
could be
It's called-
better.
it's
Everyone can
going about
benefit from becoming the best
perspective.
version of themselves.
Perception,
Positive coping
perpetual
skills,
power.
setting boundaries,
Perception
supporting
matters
others without
most. That's
leaving
my
yourself
story.
behind.
I wrote the
all
book first,
incredibly
baby.
important
Yes,
to
quite.
practice in your journey for
I wrote the first
self-fulfillment.
book
And in this
of my
super busy
life.
world,
A
BetterHelp is
biography,
entirely
if you will.
online and designed
That's
to be
still
flexible
going.
to your schedule.
Just like
All
Cody
you
from
have to do to
SML.
start is fill out a brief questionnaire to be matched
Junior,
with a licensed
he's a-
therapist.
he's a-
And if you'd like to make a
he's
change,
my
you can
friend.
switch therapists at any
He's a
time
doll,
at no additional
dude.
charge. Find more balance
Junior.
with BetterHelp. Visit
Cody's
BetterHelp.com/deathbattle
son's a
today
planet.
to get
It's a
10%
star,
off your first
Junior.
month.
You
That's
know his son
BetterHelp,
is a star.
HELP.com/deathbattle.
You know it's a planet code. It's a star, Junior.
Somewhere in the Black Mountain Hills of Dakota, there was a young
All right.
boy named Rocky
Guardians of the
Raccoon.
Galaxy. baby.
Raccoon. Rocket, not Rocky. That's the Beatles
Yeah,
song he's named
no.
after.
Well,
That's the
I
band
got
he's named
wasted.
after. Rocky is the band that he's named after, but his name is Rocket Raccoon, not Rocky
A
Raccoon.
lot of time on some
It's
very
it's
specific
just
research.
fast
In
pronunciation.
fact, it's just Rocket.
Rocket.
Despite his startling resemblance
The trash man does. Yeah,
to a
awooga.
resourceful dumpster diving mammal, Rocket originates from the alien
Also, be careful of raccoons if you see them. They could have rabies if they are acting, weird.
And at Half-World, which served as an asylum for the criminally insane ruled over by alien humanoids.
Along
Look at
with
that.
many of Half-World's cutesy inhabitants, Rocket was subjected to cybergenetic modifications by his overlords.
All with the purpose of being Half-World's warden, Ranger Rocket.
Rocket's mutations
Dude's a
make him
beast.
smarter, stronger, faster, and tougher than your average garbage goblin.
Yeah, I mean, Rocket Raccoon, he's probably like the best fighting raccoon with RJ Raccoon.
Cybernetic skeleton is connected to artificial vertebrae and neural implants, allowing him to dodge gunfire and laser beams, survive an explosion the size of a city block, and keep up with supervillains like Kraven and Venom.
Told you!
Alongside pals Lila the Otter and Walrus the...
The Walrus.
Yeah, Rocket battled the mercenary Blackjack O'Hare and killer clowns and saved the day time and time again. I bet you're wondering what the hell this has to do with Guardians of the Galaxy.
In a convoluted editorial effort to
It's about convolution.
his character, Rocket left Half-World to become a mercenary and had his memories suppressed. After a betrayal by his otter lover, a different one, he has a thing for otters, Rocket was sent to jail. Space jail.
And prison changes a man. Gone was the Saturday morning cartoon
I told you, he and I are framed.
character of yore. He was a felon, cynical
yeah.
and hardened by the criminal justice system. The space criminal justice system.
Rocket suffered not only from his penal servitude, but the trauma of his brutal genetic modifications, and a lingering sense of alienation. It was in this personal hell where he'd meet a bunch of a-holes who would soon be his new teammates.
The Guardians of the
Star-Lord,
Galaxy.
Gamora, Drax, and of course, his best pal Groot.
And
Groot.
together they were
I'm
the
Groot.
Guardians of the Galaxy, defending the free peoples of the cosmos from all
Against
manner of
Thanos.
alien menace. For a price, of course. Though unlike some of the powerhouses on his team, Rocket's raccoon body is...
I told you he's not a raccoon.
He's not
He was
full raccoon. He's just like,
created on Half-World and is
he's just half-worlder, like, that looks like a raccoon.
last of an entire race of raccoon-like aliens.
Told you.
He just happens to.
He just looks like a
an Earth
raccoon.
Don't lecture me on raccoons, Wiz. I'm an expert. Been fighting the bastards for years. Did you know their tiny little
Oh,
banded
look at
masks are
them.
for reducing glare to enhance night vision? They can hear noises as quiet
Look at
as
those trash
earthworms digging
pandas.
underground. And about 2/3 of the sense...
Yes! Oh my god! Yes! They actually acknowledged the video! They acknowledged the guy feeding the raccoons!
perception part of their cerebral cortex is
Yes!
devoted to their tactile impulses. That's why they
Oh my
grab
gosh.
shit with their tiny little hands.
All perfectly suited to a nimble, stealthy glass cannon like Rocket.
Yeah, cause he's a raccoon.
As I was saying, Rocket became the team's resident grease monkey, specializing in all things technology and engineering. And fittingly, his specialty in combat is firearms.
Yep, that sounds like my cue, Wiz. Rocket's built giant mechs, cobbled together random junk for an improvised flamethrower, and casually slapped together a bomb strong enough to destroy a moon. Oh, and he's got
Wow.
every kind of hand cannon imaginable.
So you don't
Pistols,
screw with
machine
him.
Guns, miniguns, rifles,
But he's
rocket launchers,
impulsive, not
plasma guns,
level-headed.
laser guns,
I'm more of a
and my
level-head
favorite,
dude.
The melon popper, where melon means head and pop means...
Yeah.
That melon belonged to a Super Skrull, one of the deadliest warriors in the Marvel Universe. With the combined abilities of the Fantastic Four, including the Thing, who survived a blast from the power cosmic that could split a planet in two.
Yeah, Rocket's
Yeah.
weapons are crazy, like the Rampart armed phasic cannon, which utilizes cold fusion and could melt the face off the Mad Titan himself, Thanos.
The same Thanos who is strong enough to survive a supermassive black hole 4 light years across, and came out with only light scratches.
The
Told you it
very
was
same
Thanos.
Purple Shrek who's battled universe busters and beyond, like Thor, Hulk, and Odin. If Thanos can walk
Yep.
through attacks from a dude who can shake the multiverse, and Rocket's guns can hurt him, I'm gonna need one of those puppies under my pillow ASAP.
And similar weaponry to what Rockets use can operate down to the picosecond, which is 1/trillionth of a second.
He can access all of these goodies at any time from his orbital stash, a remote-controlled satellite that'll deliver anything he wants lickety-split.
Rocket can zoom through the sky on his rocket skates, project force fields, teleport with a portable AI, melt through solid metal with acid, and even hack foreign technology.
Anything
Yeah.
from a prison to a planet to an entire galactic empire. Rocket's the most dangerous not raccoon who's totally a raccoon in the whole universe.
And he's proven it with the Guardians. He's saved Earth at least 11 times, cured
Told you.
Ego the living planet of a lice infestation, and held his own against an entire world trying to kill him all at once.
He even devised a plan that ultimately stopped Dormammu Dormammu, the Lord of the friggin'
Wow.
Dark Dimension. No wonder Star-Lord called Rocket the greatest tactical mind he's ever met, even if sometimes he has a tendency to run in guns blazing.
Though he'd always
True.
be a wisecracking son of a bitch, his time with the Guardians softened his edges.
I mean, my OC
He
will
learned
come
to
in some
enjoy life again,
bitch guns
and even
blazing
made
like
it back
that
to
too,
Half-Life
like
to
when
send
you
that
least expect
bastard
them.
Blackjack O'Hare packing.
And even though
The
he
pony
clearly
is Geoffrey,
is one,
the one
whatever
they
you
didn't
do,
expect,
don't
but the
call
one
him
that
a
they
raccoon,
needed.
Because there's nowhere in the galaxy to hide from this gun-toting mother flarker.
Heck yeah. Alright,
This
the
episode of
commands
Death
are
Battle
all
sponsored by
set
Mint
up.
Mobile.
Here's a Mint
It's no
Mobile
surprise,
ad.
inflation is everywhere.
I call my
There's
bets
no
on
escaping
Stitch.
it.
If
And
Stitch
you're
wins,
looking for
I
a
get
break,
another
look no
wish
further
granted.
than Mint Mobile.
And
It's
let
the
it
first company
begin
to sell a premium
after this
wireless
ad.
service online only.
You can save a ton and order from home with plans starting at just $15 a month.
That kind of low price is exactly what we all need in a time when everything is just getting more and more expensive.
It isn't sorcery. By going online only and getting rid of the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile can pass those savings on to you.
All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network.
Better yet, you can keep your current phone number and contacts, so switching over is no big deal.
To get your new
Here we
wireless
go.
plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/deathbattle.
Here we
That's
go.
mintmobile.com/deathbattle.
Oh yeah.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I call bets on Stitch. Here we go, the galaxy. Space Hawaii. There he is. Let the battle begin.
You smashed
Good thing
my
the mint
ship,
ice cream is
Fortface.
safe. Mint chocolate chip ice cream is safe. Let it go. Come on, Stitch. I call bets on you. Let's do it, Stitch. Oh, you ticked him off.
What did you say about my mother?
Oh. Here we go. Throw it back at him. Yeah.
You disgust me.
Oh, yeah. He's bulletproof. It's not working, Rocket. Here we go.
That's it. Gonna need a bigger gun.
Flash, flash, flash.
Come to Papa. I guess you could call this my Thanos Buster.
That's not gonna work. Because I call dibs on Stitch to win. Stitch could regenerate those, right? Right? Of course. There it is.
Huh?
This is my breadwinners,
be
folks.
kidding me.
Geoffrey's win. Oh, yeah. And impale him. Do it. Come on. Go for Geoffrey. Yeah! Boom! Motherfuckers. That's how you do the 4th of July in style. Also, look out, dude. Uh-huh. And that's why aloha is important. That's it for
Double
Florida and
KO!
Hawaii.
You know, brutally brutally murdering ice cream guy
I
wasn't
think
necessary,
brutally
Wiz,
murdering
but
the ice cream
I
man
felt
was
it
just
was an artful
unnecessary.
touch.
Though similar in many ways, Stitch and Rocket's fighting styles were polar opposites.
Stitch was
Yeah.
more than strong enough to tear Rocket apart physically, while Rocket's guns were powerful enough to kill people even stronger than Stitch. So the question was simple. If both of them only needed one hit to win, who would get the killing blow first?
It all came down to speed. Rocket has dodge lasers, and his guns could operate down to the picosecond, 1/1,000,000th of a
Yep.
second.
But Stitch's supercomputer brain could operate down to the quintillionth of a second,
Told you, so can I.
1,000,000 times faster, at minimum.
And his ability to pilot that ship at over 1,000,000 times the speed of light meant that he more than had the reaction speed to dodge anything Rocket threw at him.
Rocket's tactical brilliance meant he could keep Stitch at bay with tricks for a while, but he couldn't
But not
reliably
for
seal
long.
the deal. Despite being a little blue goblin, Stitch usually stays level-headed in a fight, whereas
So can I. I stay level-headed in battles.
Rocket can be way more impulsive.
Sort of like two players of a purple player across my room and a certain bird boy. You know who you are.
Frankly, Stitch is probably even smarter considering he has the combined IQ of an entire galaxy.
What
And I think I do as well now.
slip up from Rocket is all Stitch would need to end the fight.
But I'm still a goofy goober at heart.
Rocket's arsenal was absolutely bonkers to be sure, but Stitch's superior speed, physical strength, and unbelievable intelligence gave him the win.
Looks like this Rocket's blasting off again!
The winner is... What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, there's a f***ing turkey here too! Where's he gonna leave the turkey behind?
The winner is Stitch.
You got that, Stitch. Alright, next death battle coming up next. Alright, this is the third death battle we're going to watch in a row, like 3 times in a row. 3 more death battles for 3 more victories. So, I call dibs on Leonardo to win because I'm Leonardo. And I call dibs on Leonardo this for the final win of this whole house debate. I call dibs on Leonardo. If Leonardo wins, I win all the games. Let's go. Revision 3. Internet television, baby. Death battle.
Last time on
Let's do the
Death Battle,
proper
the Ninja
fight.
Turtles battled to find the deadliest of the team. And good
Already
old
took
Leo
him
used
out,
cunning
so,
strategy
yeah.
and swordplay to come out on top.
But the fight isn't
That's
over
right.
yet. Leonardo must now face his most powerful imitator, Zitz,
Zitz.
the leader of the mighty Battletoads.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and
Find out.
skills to find out who would win a
A
death
death battle.
Zitz was computer engineered as one of 3 ultimate amphibian warriors in a
Good thing I chose not to get those sunglasses. I didn't want to be, you know, the disrespectful guy.
gladiatorial video game reality show called
Yeah, let's hunt down all those rats.
Battletoads.
Battletoads
This accidentally opened a
was
dimensional
like
gateway
this.
to another galaxy. Every time the game began, the galaxy became the Battletoad arena for their superhero war against the Dark Queen, and they...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What?
3 nerds made a video game, got sucked through it to another galaxy, and became Toad superheroes.
Yep, that's how it happened.
I got it.
Zitz was originally colored yellow to differentiate him
Real name for Zitz, Morgan Ziegler.
from Rash, but he is
Height, 6 feet tall with 8 inches. Weight, 196
now
pounds.
officially
Leader and strategist of the Battletoads with superhuman
green
strength.
hue. He leads
Was
the
originally
Battletoad
yellow,
team
but
with a
now bluish
laid-back
green.
and strategic attitude.
He chooses to go with my personal favorite battle strategy, beat the shit out of everything that moves. And as a Battletoad, Zitz can shapeshift his body into various weaponry. Giant fists, heavy weights, ram horns, you name it.
Unlike his teammates, Zitz has used his inventive genius to mechanically advance his weaponry far beyond those of his fellow Toads. By combining technology and brawn, Zitz has added blades, saws, and drills to his arsenal.
This guy could be the world's best handyman if he always wasn't getting sucked into an alternate dimension every time someone turned on a video game.
Despite having almost no actual combat training, Zitz has proved strong enough to power through some of the toughest games ever made. And yes, the game's excruciating difficulty is canon, as it was
I told you.
specifically programmed by the Battletoads themselves.
I told you so.
Yeah, try and wrap your brain around that one.
I'm a big bad mother of all toads!
And here comes me as Leonardo.
We briefly covered his abilities last episode, but there's plenty more to Leonardo. He has trained in Ninjutsu and Bushido all his life,
So have I.
shaping his body and mind to master close combat, swordsmanship, honor, and the art of invisibility.
He's also the strategist of the Turtle team, who are now all dead.
Yep,
So,
told you.
yeah.
Leonardo is especially skilled in the use of environment to outsmart and outmaneuver an opponent. He is also the only Ninja Turtle in any timeline to have studied under 2 masters, Splinter the Rat and the Ancient One.
I told you.
Liz, look, it's an Asian
I
Yoda.
told you so.
What? Leo wields two ninjakin swords, which are best for swift, deadly strikes and designed with the idea that a good offense is the best defense. They're usually mistaken as katana in the show and comics, even though they are obviously straight rather than curved.
The ninjakin is, in
told you.
fact, an invention of Hollywood,
Straight
as there is
edge.
no historical evidence.
Told you straight edge is better than straight curve. Straight edge is better. Stay straight edge.
Of the weapon's existence.
Like the moon landing.
Shut up. While he usually relies on his brother's solid teamwork, he has proven to be a very effective warrior on his own too, defeating all sorts of enemies like ninja robots, giant monsters, war-torn aliens, and even the Shredder.
I told you. Boom. Bam.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, our shameless advertisement from our friends at GoDaddy.com.
Need reliable, secure web hosting without the long-term contract?
Yes, I do. How did you know?
GoDaddy's hosting plans are bigger and better than ever with 99.99% uptime, free 24/7 support, and no annual commitment.
And we know everything's better without commitment.
You can download GoDaddy's free iPhone, Android, or BlackBerry app to order right from your phone, manage your current domain.
Everything needs something of a website, including GoDaddy for monetization purposes of support. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do the GoDaddy thing yet, but I already got a daddy myself. My own father's my good man.
And more.
A good old
Check out
man.
revision3.com/GoDaddy
My good old father,
for a list
he
of all the
bow
amazing
slash
GoDaddy
Donkey
deals from
Kong.
Revision 3. Death Battle
/Tom/Donut Lord/ Peter Griffin.
alone has 7 awesome coupon codes to choose from.
But first, it's time for our
And Mr. Krabs, it's time for a death battle.
battle!
Let's end this house debate of my house debate. Me as Leonardo versus the final overlord as Zitz. Go. Fight! Keep on missing me, man. I got the sword. I'm Leonardo, baby. Backflip. Jumping back in there. That's right, back in the sewer level. Time for the show breaker, time breaker edition, where Geoffrey gets his next win. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Watch. Twink! Wait for it. There's me in the water. I'm gonna get it. Yes! That's how you do it, baby.
Damn!
Zitz was
Damn
more than a match for
indeed.
Leonardo in a simple
Damn
brawl, using his
indeed.
brutal arsenal
Damn
to overpower
right.
him. But when it came to using the environment, Zitz couldn't handle Leonardo's ninja skills, and his lack of training left him frustrated and unsure of what to do.
Well,
Exactly.
Zitz is a strategist. He always relies on his brute force, and once Leo went stealth mode and turned the tide, Zitz decided to just bring the whole sewer down.
Which is not really a good idea. That would just cause a big problem.
Come on, Leo fights all kinds of mutants and monsters at least once a week.
Of all the toads,
Slam.
Zitz certainly stood the best chance with his technologically advanced weaponry. But while the Battletoads are known for accomplishing impossible odds, so
Sword and Ninja Turtles.
are the Ninja Turtles.
Called it.
Leonardo made quick work of Zitz as soon as he had the chance.
In the end, Zitz just needed to pull himself together.
He croaked.
The winner is Leonardo.
Again. Thanks to me. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that trio of death battles for today. I'll make more videos soon. I'm gonna be away for about a week or so, I'll see you soon when I come back from, like, the sunshine state of Florida. I just need some time to relax, to have a vacation and stuff. And, yeah, I'll see you soon. And who knows, maybe you'll see a reaction of me doing something in Florida. Maybe another little scene in my story of my digital escape. Who knows? Anyways, this is Geoffrey Samberski signing out. And remember, only you can prevent wildfires and stay radical with a radical red boom from the green and red pony himself, Geoffrey Samberski, the flying green Pegasus pony of determination. Yes, quiet.